Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe. I hope everything's good wherever you are. I hope you guys are doing well. Smash the like button as always, guys. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification so whenever I upload a video, you guys know straight away that I've uploaded. I'm getting better, slowly but surely. I'm getting better. Thought I'd keep you guys up to date. Definitely improving. Slowly. But yeah, let's get into this video. Guys, I wanted to talk a bit about Deontay Wilder, AJ. Both of them have taken losses. Both of them have taken 2 losses each now. One in Joshua losing to 2 men in Ruiz and Usyk, and Wilder losing to Fury, 1 man, who most people consider the best heavyweight in the world. A lot of people still would like to see that fight because it's a dynamite fight, between 2 dynamite punchers, between 2 guys that, stock has fallen a little bit in terms of where they're ranked, and Wilder and Joshua, neither of them are now considered, the best out there. You could say they're probably not even considered the best 2 out there, because that would probably be Fury and Usyk right now. So you'd probably say Wilder and Joshua are considered 3rd or 4th best heavyweight now. But it's still stylistically a great fight, and it's a fight that I think would make a lot of sense financially. I think stylistically it would be a dynamite fight, and I've always thought that's the best fight in the heavyweight division in terms of styles, because I think both guys are dynamite punchers. Both guys punch very hard, and both guys, you're guaranteed a knockout. Fury's kind of changed his style a little bit, so he's become a little bit more exciting in the last couple of fights. But with Wilder and Joshua, you're guaranteed a knockout. So one of them are going to get knocked out in that fight. They both... I wouldn't say Wilder's got poor stamina. What I would say is that Wilder bulked up to the point where his body couldn't carry that weight, and he got tired. Because if you look at Wilder, early on in his career, he never really tired. I know people will say, well, who did he fight? But even against Ortiz, who had Wilder under a lot of pressure, Wilder never really gassed. He late on in that fight still looked good, and he stopped Ortiz. I think the reason why he gassed and his stamina was poor is because he put on too much weight and his body couldn't carry that weight. I think Joshua just has I do think Anthony Joshua has a stamina issue, but Anthony Joshua is a better boxer than Wilder, and he punches hard also, and he punches in bunches, something Wilder doesn't do. Wilder's more, he hits you with a shot, 1 shot, and he knocks you cold. Joshua's a lot better boxer. He throws punches, like I said, in bunches, and he's got a better variety as well. So like he's not just got a right hand, a left hook. He's got a right hand, uppercut, left hook. Joshua's got more in his arsenal than Wilder, so he'll be very dangerous for Wilder. However, I do think Wilder's very tough. He showed that against Fury. Also, I think Wilder punches harder, and I don't think Anthony Joshua would be able to take Wilder's power if he gets caught with a big right hand. Which, like I said, I think Wilder showed that he could land that right hand on Tyson Fury, and Tyson Fury is a moving target. He's very hard to hit flush, and he landed that right hand many times on Fury. Joshua's a lot more static. Joshua doesn't have the same kind of head movement. So for me, Wilder's going to land that big right hand on Anthony Joshua, and I don't see him taking it. A lot of people have been asking me, who do I think wins if Deontay Wilder fought Anthony Joshua? I've always said that I favor Deontay Wilder in that fight. Like my brother favors Anthony Joshua. I just think styles make fights, and I think stylistically, I think Wilder might be all wrong for Joshua. But then again, I can see Joshua winning that fight as well. That's what makes it exciting, because if Joshua gets to Wilder first, which he could do, because like I said, he is a better boxer. He's fundamentally more sound. He's got more punches. He's got more variety of punches. He's got more in his arsenal than Wilder. So he could get to Wilder before Wilder gets to him, because Wilder is looking for that big right hand, and you can kind of prepare for that. You know, Joshua can prepare for that. Um, uh, it's a tough one, that one. It is a tough one because both guys are coming off losses. Um, Mentally, where they're at, we don't know. And Joshua's obviously got a chance to redeem himself because he's going to rematch Usyk. Wilder, I don't know whether Wilder's going to fight again. I don't know whether Wilder's going to have the motivation. I think Wilder would need a big fight like a AJ to get him motivated, because when you've had such big fights with Tyson Fury, you're not going to want to go in and fight lower level guys or guys that you can't really get up for. Wilder's not going to be motivated. So Wilder's going to want a big fight like a Joshua that's going to get him motivated. Um, I think the Wilder Fury saga is completely over unless Wilder can go out there and beat like an Usyk or beat a Joshua. That might, you know, get the interest. But I just don't think Wilder can beat Fury, to be honest. I think Wilder needs to fight other guys. If Wilder wants to, I think Wilder, yeah. Yeah. I think Wilder needs to fight other guys. Not sure what Wilder. Not sure Wilder can beat Tyson Fury. So I think he needs to fight other men, and he needs to fight other guys where we can see how good Deontay Wilder is. Because right now everybody seems to think that he's the best heavyweight in the world. Everybody seems to think that, or seems to think Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. But we don't know, because he's fought Vladimir Klitschko, who was not at his best. And everybody seems to say Wilder's this, Wilder's that. And they don't really rate Wilder. But Tyson Fury seems to be getting a lot of credit for beating him. So obviously he must be good. Wilder must be good. And let's not forget, Wilder's dropped Fury 4 times in 3 fights. So Wilder's very, very dangerous. And I've always said that I think Fury's the best heavyweight in the world. So there's no shame in Wilder losing to him. So it's gonna be intriguing to see how Wilder comes back. You know, if Wilder wants to come back, has he got the motivation? Is he gonna want to fight some of the other guys? I'm not sure. Like I said, I think it's gonna have to be a big fight. It's gonna have to be a fight against Anthony Joshua. It's gonna have to be a fight against somebody that's gonna motivate Wilder. Otherwise, I can't see Wilder being interested, to be brutally honest. What if you're Deontay Wilder? Why are you gonna want to fight? You know, it's gonna have to be something that motivates you. It's gonna have to be something that gets your juices flowing, you know. And a fight with Anthony Joshua would definitely interest him. And I think vice versa. I think if Joshua loses to Usyk, he's going to be in the same position, because they've both made so much money. They're both going to want to not really be motivated unless it's a massive fight, or it's a fight that can get him, catapult him back up to championship level, or a fight that would make them relevant again. That's why I fear for Wilder, because there's nothing like for Joshua, he's got a rematch with Usyk. For Wilder, there's nothing now really in the horizon. You know, there's nothing really there for Wilder. You know, who's Wilder gonna fight? There's no fight out there for him. You know, so that's worrying, because if Deontay Wilder decides to retire, that'll be disappointing, because I still think Wilder's got a lot to offer to the heavyweight division. I think he's a great addition. And I think there's so many fights that wouldn't happen, and it'd be bad for this era if like Wilder doesn't fight Dillian White, Wilder doesn't fight Joshua, you know, Wilder doesn't fight Usyk, you know. He's fought one guy, you know, he fought Ortiz as well, who's a very good fighter. But apart from that, we haven't really seen Wilder against all the other top guys. So hopefully Wilder and Anthony Joshua can get it on. But who would you guys favor if that fight was to happen? Do you think Wilder knocks Joshua out? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.